y'all.
Hi, I'm Art Snow coming to you live from my Boudoir of Bodaciousness and my Dubble-wide of D00m, and today we're going to be talking about Texas music and its role in Watch of the Damned. Now, most of you know me as R.H. Snow. I'm the author of the post-apocalyptic sci-fi western saga Watch of the Damned, taking place in post-pandemic Texas, where our heroes are having a revolution. I'm a seventh-generation Texan. Actually had my grandfather die and buried here in 1815, and some of my ancestors have been living here even longer than that. And so I'm very proud of my Texas history. I'm also very in love with Texas culture and Texas music. Whether it's coming from the Rio Grande Valley or it's coming from the deep Ellen blues of Dallas or 6th Street in Austin, I love all of it. What most of you don't know about me is that I'm actually also known by another name, and that's Rebecca Hancock Snow. I'm a singer and a composer. And with my brother, Wayne the Train Hancock, I've actually toured through Texas. I've been down to Green Hall and sang at the Broken Spoke, Floreda's Country Store, and so many other wonderful, wonderful places in Texas, including the world-famous and now sadly gone Tokyo General Store. I love all of the places where Texas has made its mark in music, whether it's Stevie Ray Vaughan, Blind Lemon Jefferson, Cindy Walker, or any of the other great artists. I love Texas music. And so one of the things I did when I wrote Watch of the Damned is I had to have Texas music in there. I wanted people to hear the stories and the songs of Texas. As a person who had originally been deaf as a child, music means so much to me. My life as a deaf person was wonderful, don't get me wrong. I always loved it. I was always happy, but I loved music also. And to be able to hear it is a special thing for me. I understand how ephemeral it is. And so it's a huge part of my life, and it plays in my mind constantly when I'm writing. So I wanted something to go with it. So first of all, I made a Watch of the Damned playlist, which is in the link below, and I'll have that for you. And he plays all sorts of wonderful music that's associated with Texas or is by Texas artists. I also have a second component, which is the folk component. I love folk music. When I was young, we had a beautiful book by Alan Lomax, and it had all the wonderful songs that come from the Appalachians up into the northern parts of the U.S., all the way down to the Rio Grande border. And these wonderful songs are woven into the fabric of Texas. And they're also in Watch of the Damned, and they are written into the story as part of the soundtrack as people sing and explore the roots that they had forgotten, perhaps, when they had all of their technology. Lastly, I love music, and I wanted to write it into the story, but there are a lot of songs we simply could not use because we're not allowed to do anything but mention the title of the song. We would have to get rights if we had it in there. And so I wanted these characters to be able to sing about some of the things that were happening, to have that soundtrack going in the book itself. And so I wrote original compositions for this story, and they are also in the link below, and they're written in as well. But so with that, I'm a piano player. I actually also am a church musician, in addition to being listed as one of the top 100 women in blues, which is a really big honor for the song Summertime. As a musician and as a composer, piano is my main instrument. But since I came down with FMD, which is a fibromuscular dysplasia, it actually creates blockages in my body that make it very hard for me to play the piano the way I want, which is a real rock and roll type style honky-tonk piano. And you'll hear some of it when you listen to some of the music that I've already got posted. So I am learning to play guitar again, and this is my little friend, the Washburn Rover. And we're going to be doing a lot of the folk songs for Texas on this. Now, I'm not any good anymore. One of the main reasons why is because, as you can hear, my fingers have gotten really soft. I played guitar pretty extensively when I was younger, and then as I started to play piano for the church, I actually stopped playing because it made my fingers really, really sore, and you want your fingers to kind of grip the piano keys when you're playing, so I wanted them to be soft. So my calluses have gone away, so I'm going to be practicing really hard so I can actually get all of the folk songs down for you guys so we can have that in our directory here on the channel. So if you read Watch of the Damned and you see a song, for instance, like Big Rock Candy Mountain, one evening as the sun went down and the jungle fires were burning, down the Hackman Hole go hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning, I'm headed for a land that's far away beside the crystal fountain, so come with me, we'll go and see Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? That's awful. Listen to that terrible guitar playing. I'm mostly a rhythm guitarist. I'm not really great at it, but I love singing these songs, and I think they're fantastic. And I will be actually adding those into the to the playlist as we go along. Of course, first I've got to get my fingers calloused up, and that means it's probably going to be at least 3 weeks. So you're going to see me really suffering as I try to get that done. But you'll be seeing the Rover a lot more, as we'll be actually recording those, and of course they will be just ad hoc, not really professional or anything like that, but it's for those of you who are reading the story that want to go ahead and follow along. And if you love music and you want to know what that song actually sounds like, we will have it on our YouTube channel for you, so you can hear it in your head just the way the Watcher and Rose hear it, and all of our other wonderful characters. So I'm looking forward to doing that for you. I'm always excited to talk to you about the new things that we're doing, and we'll be getting more content out for you. I'm still going to be watching Carpenter's The Thing. I finally figured out how to do picture-in-a-picture and to get a screen capture. So we'll be watching that together as we talk about horror in science fiction and what we do with Watcher of the Dam with body horror and gruesome horror, because there's some really gruesome scenes in there. So we'll be going over that, and I'll have that probably for you this week. But anyhow, this is Art Snow coming to you live from the Boudoir of Bodaciousness in my Dubble-wide of Doom, and I love you, and I will talk to you next week. Until then, bye-bye.